Hello. Okay. So finally managed to get things working. I'm very sorry for the extended delay there. Um, my continued fun with technology has been carrying on. Um, so, uh, welcome to Lego with Kia once again. I'm Kia. This is the Lego. I almost said I'm Lego. This is the Kia. This is set number 40416, and it's a sort of ice skating pond set. I'm going to try and do a stop motion recording of this while we go. Let me know if the sound's okay, although actually I realise now I can't see the chat anywhere. Yeah, I can't remember how I make OBS show me the chat. So bear with me a second. Aha. Sounds good and clear. Okay, jolly good. Thank you, Rachel. Yeah, so I am not. I'll try and sort the chat out in a minute. So what I am going to be using today is some software called Boats Animator. It's open source and freely available. It's boats as in floats on the water. Okay, so you can see the main view here of the window. We've got the shutter button down here, but actually I've got my pedals. I've got USB pedal to trigger the shutter, which should make life a little bit easier for me. And we've already got one frame there. I don't know if it does. I can't remember how you do the onion skinning thing, because that's a handy feature if you're actually trying to animate. No, I can't remember. The grid might be handy though. There we go. You would have thought I'd have set this up beforehand, but I didn't realise I had to tell it to do it. It seemed to just do it before. Okay, well, never mind. Such is life. I hope you're all well. As we live in this Orwellian world. But there's no space for that. It's Lego time. So I wonder. I think I can use the Enter key as well to trigger the shutter, which might prove handy in my current posture because I've not got my foot on the pedal. But so we'll try and do some degree of. Oh, the onion skinning really would be a helpful thing. Documentation, search docs, onion skinning slider. Oh, it's the slider at the bottom. Okay, thank you very much. This bit just here. So if we slide it to the right, as I understand, we should get more of the previous frame, but that's all the way to the previous frame. There we go. Because I hadn't actually moved the box at all. Yeah, I'm not really sure I understand the difference between the two different sides. Oh, did I have my hands in that one? Maybe. Oh, it didn't. It didn't. There we go. So hopefully I'm not going to get my hands in these too much. Whoops, press the space bar. What did that do? Oh, that made it play. Ah, cool. Oh, I might have to hold it just... Well, this is all going to play very, very quickly indeed, I suspect. Oh, I said I was going to try and work out how to make the chat come up where I could see it, didn't I? Okay, I don't need that window. Let's... What's the hairy thing? Oh, it's my microphone. It's the microphone you gave me, actually, Mom. And the hairy bit is it's actually for like outdoor recording, really. It's the wind thing, but it's to stop you getting a big gust of wind when I exhale straight onto it, as I'm likely to do because I'm not used to using this mic. But yeah, hopefully the sound's good. You're probably going to get a bit of a twang in a moment when I move it, so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. But yeah, let me know if I fade out a bit. Excuse me. Okay, where are we at? Should we put... let's have a look at this then. Oh, the space bar's not focused on that one. Okay, click on this window. Oh, it's a shame I didn't make more of the flipping the manual. See, that's it. As with all new stop motion animators, I think I rushed the moves. Let's shift these headphones. Do you think the I should spread the bits out or just have them miraculously appear in shot? I'm not sure if I made that very clear. So should I spread the bits out and have them assemble themselves, or should I have them all off shot, out of out of shot, on a tray here on my lap? Let's turn that off. Hopefully I won't need it. And we'll move these pedals where I can see them, because I will need them. Can I pop that there? Is that out of view? Oh, it is. That's handy. Handy. Okie dokie. I don't know how long the delay is on this at the moment, so it's hard to know how long to wait for opinion. Let's have another shot. Whoops. I got two. I don't know if my page up and page down buttons do anything. No. Okay, well, nothing strange is going to happen. Aha. I think it's going to be very quick. Maybe the more shots, the better. Yes, I'm not sure how that... I suppose I was thinking, should the focus just be the model here in this central area, or should I have the... I think I'm just going to have the model. I've decided. There we go. These are all going to just vanish now. I'll have them vaguely. Oh, is there stuff in there still? There was another one in there. Okay. So, I guess we'll go for pieces migrating away. Whoops. Oh, we definitely had a finger in there. That's drink for a mistake, I suppose. I've not even started making the Lego, have I? That's the problem. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, that's just a bit of box. There's a bit of finger. Delete. Okay. Back on track. Okay. There's a big crease there, isn't there? Okay, so, sorry. I'm talking away to myself. This is definitely going to make it tricky to look for the pieces. Yeah, I realise, thanks. Yes, this is definitely going to make it harder to track down all the bits. Oh dear, I don't know if I dropped one there. Oh well, we know if one's missing, it's my fault. I probably should have left these, put these on the tray in a more organised fashion, as is my way, but I'm a bit more limited on space today. Is that's creeping into shot? Oh, I can have it on the table over here. Let's move Rachel's books out the way. Okay, how about that? And then this can just... How's that? Okay. Oh, that's better. I'm feeling a bit hoarse. I had to go doing some singing earlier on today, and I think overtaxed my vocal cords a bit. Okay, which one are you looking at? That's the view. Okay, so if I put that in that window as well, then I can see that and the chat. Although the chat's so tiny. Modelling centre. Okay, I'm glad we agree. So let's get cracking. It's probably going to be the people, isn't it? So I can't even open this. Excuse me. Okay. I think things are going to have to just appear, because if I actually animate them coming in, it's going to take us ages. So we'll have the bits appear as I find them, and just trigger a frame for each one. Whoops. Oh, my finger was in frame still there, wasn't it? Delete. Okay, try again. Okay, and some hair. Damn it. It's very prompt with its frame grabs. I think my brain expects some sort of delay. No, he's got an alternative face. Okay, and a blue hat. Do we think the girl's got an alternative face then as well? Seems likely, doesn't it? Oh, I'm not sure we're in focus, you know. Oh god, I can't see with the onion skinning. I should have left it alone, shouldn't I? Okay. Yes, she has an alternative face as well. Right. I cannot, on the other hand, find her legs. Aha! Ah. Whoops. Oh dear. That's the risk of using like a tablecloth type surface instead of... I should have got the thing I'd made for the stop motion where it's a base plate screwed to a piece of wood. And then it's much harder to knock things and get it all wrong. But this wasn't really the sort of stop motion I was planning on doing, but I just got carried away. There we go. Okay. First page complete. Oh dear, page 3 of 75. Yes, well, it did say in one of the versions of the description that I wrote that this was going to be a slow build. I should find some base plates to stand these on. Maybe my beautiful assistant will come through with some sort of base plate for me if I don't find one in the next minute or two. There we go. I was going to say I should have, there we go, a selection of Lego around me. A nice piece for the spectators to stand on. Or should we slide them over gracefully? I've swapped their sides. Oh, her hair's all a bit squiff on her face. Or something like that. Whoa! Sorry. Shouting down the microphone. Proper YouTuber now, yelling at my viewers. Oh dear, we've lost the guy altogether. Ah, here he is. Okay. I'm going to gracefully glide or speedily zip to the edge of frame.
Some base plates if you want them, okay.
I am getting an idea of what the delay's like now. Oh, they're not looking very in focus, are they? Although it's the onion skinning that does it. Oh, that's got to be better. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Oh, I've done this wrong as per the instructions already. Just doing things in a different order. But it seems like a better order to me. You'll see why in a moment. So a 6 and a 4. There's the 6. So that's 3 overlapping. Okay. More of a bonus frame there. 2 of these pieces. Nope. Like that. I need to get back. Yeah, I had a good little position sorted where I could have my heel on the strut of the chair and my toe on the pedal. Okay, 2 more the same. So have we got... Yes. Okay, and they are just stepped back 1, like so. Oh, I've made the whole thing move now. Let's see, that's the benefit of having the static base plate, because otherwise it's all going to jiggle while it's being built. Oh, let's have a look at the thing as it's going, shall we? We'll take this frame. That's going alright so far, don't you think? Okay. So it says to turn it around, so I suppose we'll turn it around. Oh, Kier's hand. Oh, and another one. I suppose that's the benefit of using my hand for the button. It can't still be in shot. Oh, I think I've turned it as much as it needs turning. I don't know how many times round I've turned it now. Okay. Oh, and another layer of 4 and 6, but presumably the other way around. 4. Oh. Nearly made a mistake there. I caught myself. So these are even with these edges. Whoops. So let's migrate it this way a little bit, because it's a little far for me to reach, honestly. Although if these guys are in focus, this probably isn't. Ah, that's a bit better. Okay. So, now we need these 2 big base plates, comparatively big base plates. 2 of those and a black one. Sorry, I'm not chatting very much, am I? Not even looking at the chat. Cute. The couple. Okay. 4 at the back. And a pair of these L's. There we go. And one more of these. I really like these blue ones actually. It's a nice shade of blue. Sort of muted sky blue. I think it's kind of being icy in this context. Okay, I think that is all of that. So next piece is this piece. We've got some of those little snow wedges. I was going to have a go at doing a stream of, or just start the stream if I'd had a little more time, hadn't cocked it up, and had managed to find the bits of white Lego I had in mind, then I would have, which is a lot of ifs, but you know. Oh, didn't do a frame. Placed a brick and didn't do a frame. That's drink for a cock up, isn't it? Although I'm on fizzy pop, so it doesn't really count as a drink forfeit. It's not like a proper drinking game, is it? Okay. Oops, sorry if you got a big dong there. I've not got my headphones on, so I can't. I'm not monitoring the mic, I'm afraid. But I was conscious of catching it. Oh, look, I'm just doing Lego, aren't I? What was the last frame? Plonker. I'm confused. It's like it's not seeing the camera anymore anyway. How odd. Well, let's pull these bricks off. Oh, well, plonker. I think it was only those two, wasn't it? Yeah. It's like the camera stopped working though. Ah. Sorry, that was me finally understanding Rachel's comment as to what was cute. It was a response to the playback, apparently. Okay. Why is this? Why am I not getting a picture? Any ideas? Any ideas? Any ideas? Any ideas? Technology hates me. So that was one of the reasons I wasn't too worried about the camera overheating, being in live view for too long, doing the photo booth stuff, because I used it for hours on end here in the kitchen, and well, our kitchen's a lot warmer than a lot of the photo booth locations. It doesn't seem like that's its problem. I think it's Boat's animator that's failed me. Oh, I don't want to exit it, because if I do that, then, well, that's what got me in all the trouble with the stream earlier on, because the OBS will take control of the camera. I mean, it's possible that it's some sort of attempt from OBS to take control of the camera that's buggered it up. Aha! Has it taken a frame? I think it's taken a frame. Yes! Hurrah! It's all back. Great. Technology hates me in that special way that it won't ever explain why it was broken. Just spontaneously start working again. Right. Time to start smoking again. Makes it sound like I just gave up and like that's the final straw. That's it. This software's pissed me off. I'm gonna start smoking again. Okay, let's see if I can remember to push the button every time we place a brick. Black one. Okay, and 2 white angly ones. Where are they going? Down here. The atmospheric effects are going to start kicking in shortly. I don't know if, well, I do know that Rachel watches Taskmaster, of course. But Mom and anyone else, I don't know if you watch Taskmaster. But I think they must have atmospheric smoke for when the stars come out at the beginning. And they seem to have only started doing it since it's moved to Channel 4. Because the ones since it's on Channel 4 always start and it's really, really hazy. And then gradually as the episode goes on, it clears up. But it's just pointless because they never show that bit. That's just for the, I suppose it's for the not in the studio audience. You know, because they're a live audience watching somewhere else, as I understand it. So I'm looking for a too tall angly white piece. I'm only seeing 2 wide pieces that fit that description. Do you think that's the bit I threw on? Ah, there it is. It's not the bit I threw on the floor earlier then. I did think if anything vanished, it was a tiny piece. I feel like I'm trying to keep the instructions secret. It's like keeping them down on my lap. Oh God! When was the last time I pressed the bloody button? Some time ago. What's here that wasn't? Wow. We'll just go with that, shall we, and hope that too much doesn't appear magically, suddenly. It all appears magically. I suppose it all appears quite suddenly as well, but you know what I mean. If it's been 1 block at a time and then suddenly it's 4. Are you getting the shutter sounds, by the way? I think I can turn them off. It's very quiet for me because they're down in the headphones, but if you can hear them and they're annoying. Oh no, I can see the desktop audio's muted, so you shouldn't be getting them. I'd say I could put them on and then you could tell me when I'd missed one, but the latency's too high and I'm not looking at the chat very much, am I? Okay, so we'll do a white smooth. Do I want 2 of those? I do. Huh. Where's that go? Here. And the counterpart. And some blue ones. Me and the odd bump. Yes, that's the trouble with a good microphone, isn't it? It picks everything up. You flicking my ash. The neighbours. I don't know if I need to do another frame. Well, better to have an extra one. Right, green pieces. Yeah, I think you'd get irritated by the the shutter sound every time. I'm pleased it's just quiet. Okay. Well. Although it would be more sound than my minimal chit chat. Although, you know what you're coming for. Okie dokie. So, we've almost finished the base plate section now. Shall we try and get that back? I felt like I started saying something and I got distracted. Oh well. I saw an interesting video on YouTube. I haven't watched it yet. It was just before I started the stream that I saw the thumbnail for it. But two channels that I watch. One, Corridor Digital, who do visual effects, video effects. Went to go and visit Brent at his abandoned mining town in California to sort of scan the town. And I don't know if I've been pressing the flipping button. I definitely didn't do it for the second blue one. To scan it and record it for posterity and get a 3D model sorted. But I think they should have him. He should scan inside the mines and do some mapping, because that's his main. That's one of his. Sorry, there's a cat hair on it. Flipping cat. She was up on the table earlier, so could be worse. But yeah, one of his projects is to map out all the mines properly and understand which bits survive and which bits connect to where. I think I've missed some bits. I've definitely missed some bits. Oh well. Okay, what else did I miss? There's supposed to be one of these here. Okay. So some more 2x1 flat pieces. Let's move this pedal over a bit more. Is that somewhere more comfortable? 2x1 flats. There's one. And there's the other. Yeah, let me know if you can hear me breathing on the mic, and then I'll know that this thing isn't really... Well, I suppose it might be helping. And you could still hear me breathing down on the mic. But I thought with having it underneath me rather than up here somewhere, there was quite a strong chance of breath. And I do like this. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Like having a small animal keeping me company. Did I press the button enough times there? We'll press it again just for good measure and move on. Okay, so I need to make 4 little snow-topped flower things. No, finger. Oh, and there's a hand in that one too. Yeah, this isn't very comfortable. Definitely need to try and find some alternative position. Maybe I will just use my... here we go, let's move the keyboard a bit closer. So where do they want to go? Oh. Yeah, I've definitely missed some other bits. Oh well. Unless someone's following the animation, looking at the instructions, they're not going to know, are they? Huh. Oh, because there isn't another one of those there. Okay. So yeah, I thought I'd just try this alternative way of recording them. You know, because it'd been going so smoothly, I thought I'd up the difficulty. That's not the reason. I just fancy trying something different. But you'd think I'd have made sure I'd got the other... Well, I thought I had, but it's been quite a while since I've done much of the streaming regularly, I suppose. And I did have it working. It seems to be some sort of glitch with the way OBS is talking to YouTube, but I don't really understand what the problem is, let alone what the solution would be. Oh, do you know what? It's been ages since I've pressed the shutter button. See, it would seem I can either talk or successfully make this stop motion Lego malarkey. As soon as I try and do both, it gets it goes wrong. Place, press. I'll get into a rhythm of it, and then it will be time to finish. It's already probably knocking on a bit. Okay, so that one, 2 of those. Yeah, 2 grey ones. No. What's going on over here that I haven't done? One of the grey ones. Like so. Okay. Oh, another 2x1 flat. I can't see any more of those. Maybe that's what I lost. I'd believe it was a small piece of that sort of nature. It just felt like a bit fell out of my hand, but I didn't hear it land anywhere. Oh well, if we're missing a little bit of, a little bit of flatness, that's not going to be the end of the world, is it? Making the whole assembly slide over, on the other hand, a bit more of an issue. Got the cloth underneath hooked on my leg. Okay, it's supposed to go on top of that grey piece. Yeah, definitely don't see one. Okay, never mind. More angles. Oh, pressed the wrong button, but we get to have a little look at it. Oh no, there was a hand one. And another. Okay. Let's go back and find some hand frames to delete. Oh, there's a bit of a finger in that one, but I can get away with that. That's rubbish, Kia. Delete. Well, that's going to be a brick that just appears, isn't it? There's a little bit of finger. I'm sure I saw more hand in one of them. Oh, there we go. Huge hand. And a lighter. Okay. So I think I've done those. I'll have a frame. Oh yes, good. Needed a frame there. I need 2 of these grey ones. There's the other one. Yes, I think using the same hand to place the bricks and to press the button is a good way to make sure you don't get your hand in the frame. Okay. This overhead camera's a bit bright, isn't it? I don't know if it's that light. Yeah, it's just sort of right at the angle to reflect it. Oh well. It's that view that matters, really. Not that at standard definition it's going to be great. Okay, black circle. The blue one for the middle. Not that the colours are probably that relevant. And this is clearly the base of the mechanism, because they whirl and twirl as the box, if the box is anything to go by. Oh, these cogs have actually got little marker arrows on them. They're nice, those, aren't they? I don't feel like I've seen them before. I don't know which is the best camera to show. There we go. Don't know if it's important which way the indicator arrows go on this one. Probably not. but I'll match them up to the instructions nonetheless, because I'm compliant like that. No point in there being instructions if you're not going to follow them. These are tricky to pick up. Oh, how many of those did I place without pressing the button, hey? All three of them. I'm not going to worry about where the arrows are, actually. I don't think it matters. Although I couldn't make that one go in, so maybe it does. And a bridgey bit. Oh, look, I've got loads of pieces hiding under here. Oh yes, so they're scanning the ghost town, which is a very interesting project, because they may well end up using it in some of their other projects, I imagine, as a sort of setting. Oh, I better take a frame. Oh, it's not this step that this brick's supposed to go in, it was some step previous, but there we go, it's there now. Okay, don't think I've missed anything else. Oh, there's one little angly brick. Where's the little angly brick want to go? Maybe I did it. I've been finding so much Lego around the house, and I don't know if it's escaped from sets or just the various bags of loose Lego we've got knocking around, or yeah, whether it's pinged off a model. Just, yeah. I am enjoying getting back into doing a little bit of building though. Might have to do a build that's just for me at some point, just so I can you know, get fully into the zen of it. But I might time lapse that, because that's it. That's easy enough to do. Then it's only the two things. I think it is when I start trying to do the three that the challenge gets too much and I lose track of the moving parts. That is to say, build Lego and stream and record some of the content. Oh yeah, you see, look, I'm already proving that point of mine by failing to do the model. Okay, well, we'll watch this again, shall we? Oh, there was another hand one in there still. Oh, I like the little twirly bit at the end, making the cogs turn. That worked quite well. That was worth doing. Okay, so we're building up the icy surface for the skaters now. You'll have to try and keep an eye out for oh, mind you, yeah, the time delay's just I should have done it on ultra low latency mode. Even then there's quite a delay. Right, I'll try and zip through this a bit. And look for the double. Over there. Brown stud. I'll have to go back and look for that hand in frame shot. Oh, I think I've made a mistake there. I have. Just about the hardest type of brick to remove as well. Okay. So it's not a very exciting stream, but you're getting to see the slow and meticulous process of animation, I suppose. Okay, so this bit now goes up here. Not that I'm properly animating it very much. Whoops. I keep on pressing spacebar instead of enter. Oh, it's going alright though, isn't it? Okay, 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've skipped a page. Whoops. Dun dun dun. There we go. There's something underneath this here. Oh, it's the non-slip for the whiteboard that usually lives on this edge of the desk. The little clicky sound's quite reminiscent of the like artificial computer game Lego Click. Or like that noise where you just drop one on. Not that you can hear it. Here we go. Oh. Let's turn that down a touch. Click back on here. Here we go, you should be able to hear it now. Although I suspect you're getting it much louder and more substantially than I am, given I've got it in headphones that I'm not wearing. Right, so let's turn that back off again. Whoops. Sorry. To the other way. Okay, so I now need 2 squares to add into this. One, two. Does definitely make it a lot slower. And is that right? Yes. Whoops. Sorry. Well, there's going to be no grand reveal of the whole completed film at the end, is there? Because you'll have seen it 5 times in between. Okay. Okay. So now we need 2 more of the smaller ones and the longer ones to fill in these gaps. And there you go. How? Oh. There's not a lot of option. Okay. Whoops, press the flipping space again. I don't know if I can stop it. Yeah, I can. What's next? 2 or 1 back. Yes, okay. Okay, and some of these little discs, 1, 2, okay, where's the light grey ones? There's 1. There's another. Where do you want to go? And then 3 of these little angly snow pieces. Oh, I am looking forward to the snow. They're forecasting snow soon, aren't they? I'm going to go and get a snow shovel, I think, in anticipation. I think I have been, but maybe not. Like I said, I'll get into a rhythm with it at some point. Not making any effort to talk as well. means... Sorry, Rachel just reminded me to push the button because it seemed like I was going quite quickly. Oh, I've definitely missed a bit there. Let's pop that in now. Oh, looks like I missed a couple of bits. That is always what happens when I start racing ahead, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to try and build another igloo. Well, it'll depend on what the snow's like. If it seems like there's a lot, I'll try and build another igloo, and I'll try and build all my blocks first. I think I might try cutting them a bit thinner as well, so I get more out of each packed block. But if there doesn't seem to be a lot of snow, then I will try and build a huge snowman, I think, and just collect up a ton of snow. And maybe sorry, just getting another can of pop off the windowsill. And maybe try and replicate the snowman from the cartoon story. I don't know. I think that's probably what I'd try and do, but I'm not sure. That, or buy a load of food dye and make a multicoloured snowman, like one wearing a tie-dye shirt or something with a martini glass. That'd be a bit of fun. Try and make a ice martini glass. Something like that. Don't know. I was disappointed not to complete my igloo last attempt, although I knew it was a stretch because the snow wasn't really very deep. It's a lot of work to collect it all up. The alternative would be to try and find somewhere that's got more snow, like go up into the Peak District or something. But then obviously I've got to get there safely and be able to get back. But, if I could go out and maybe clear Fox House's car park and build them an igloo in the yard, they might be willing to keep me topped up in cups of tea. They probably have a machine to come and clear their car park, don't they? Like a local farmer with their tractor. Pile the snow up nice and conveniently. I should investigate that. Oh, I've put that one on the wrong one. Oh, and I've not been pressing the button. Despite Rachel's reminder. Oh well. I was doing it wrong anyway. I've got a headache developing. I think I do need to go and get my eyes tested. Gonna have to start wearing glasses. Where do these go? Oh, in the corners. Okay. Got a bit of mic stand in the middle of my view of the instructions. I really should have been using a better camera for this because the resolution is standard. Which standard definition these days is a bit piss poor, really. But I wasn't going to start attempting to change that as well. Oh, okay, so this is a separate little build. Is it a fireplace? I think it's a fireplace. Sorry if you were planning on trying to guess the build at home. Okay. Little gold studs, oh yes, there they are. Oh, fingers. Oh no! I think it's like a hot chocolate stall or something, actually, because there's money involved. That doesn't seem like a fireplace sort of activity, really, does it? Let's burn our money. More, let's buy some hot chocolate when we go ice skating. Oh, I wonder how many pieces I've done. I've done loads of pieces since I last pressed the button. A cup, the money. Oh dear. Need Rachel actually standing over my shoulder, it seems. I was going to say let me know if I'm too loud or anything, but I've just realised I can't see the chat. Don't know where it went. There we go. I guess Rachel said press the button. It's like a science experiment. Oh, no brick dedications yet. Fair point. Well said, Rachel. Yes. Well, I'll try and rectify that. We've missed some of the more interesting ones, but there's some cogs left. I don't know if you can see them on your view. Oh, yes, you can. I suppose, actually, the hot chocolate cups, coffee cups, can be for Mum in reminiscence of our recent pleasant trip to Castleton, where we had a very nice cup of tea and coffee and a pair of cakes. I had a lovely triple chocolate brownie, and Mum had cornflake and custard cake, and they were very, very satisfying. We were lucky as well. We just caught them right before they were going to close. So we'd had a good old walk around well, it wasn't that cold really. I was going to say in the cold. It wasn't that cold, but so it was nice to stop for some food and some warm drinks. Okay. Have I been pressing the button? I don't think I've been pressing the button. I wasn't pressing the button. Where's my orange thing? Can't reminisce and do the things, it would seem. Oh, I'm not. I might have pressed the button, but it didn't work because I hadn't clicked on the right screen. Nice Christmassy red and green canopy for the hot chocolate stand. Green. I suppose I could have made it red in the middle and green on the outsides, but I will have it stripy as the suggestion goes. Oh, I've done this wrong. Oh, well. Oh, I've done it really well wrong. Can't get it apart. Oh dear. My battery's just run out. Which means you've just lost the overhead camera as well. Okay. Excuse me while we change this battery that I should have probably swapped at the start of the session. Okay, this camera should be back up in a moment. There we go. And let's turn the light back on. Ugh. Okay, I think that's where we were. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, so, oh, I can't see around the mic. That's how it's supposed to go. I'll have a little flash of brick separator in my admission of failure. So, well, not failure, fault. Cat's hoovering up her tea. If you can hear noises off, it's the cat. Okay, and then this bit wants to go on here. Not a great surprise, that is it? Aha! I should have probably been able to predict that bit as well. Well, we'll see how it goes. It's just so hard to see when it's in focus with the onion skinning. That'll do. Yes, it was horribly out of focus. Oh well. So now we need to construct this little assembly. Oh, where's this going? Here. Okay. One at the end. Excuse me. Whoops, that's not the right one here. So they are hanging off the ends, okay. One hanging off that end. One hanging off the other end. So this is the same software I used to produce the previous animations I've done. There were different camera and staging set up, as it were. Well, it's partly because the other camera that I was using isn't working currently. I need to change its battery. And partly just because it was easier to, well, I thought it'd be easier to set up with this stuff, but my mistake. Oh. What a surprise, Kia forgot the button. Excuse me. Oh, that fizzy pop. Okay. Oh, there it is. What do they want on top? Ordinary grey studs. Or how about nice silver ones, given that's what I've got? Oh yes, it is supposed to be silver ones. Oh, these are the ones, dipstick. This is the thing for the skaters to go on, isn't it? As they're going, oh, I wonder what this bit is. I wonder how long it's been since I've pressed the button. Well, that's it pressed now. I don't think I did the silver things properly, but So that's very nice, isn't it? That'll make the skaters twirl. There seems to... Oh, I've got a whole Christmas tree yet to build, I think. Yep. Okay. What time are we on? It's getting really late, isn't it? 11. Yeah, no wonder I'm feeling a bit tired. I'm going a while. Okay. Well, it's nothing compared to the marathon sessions I had building the recording the other time lapses. I just sat in the cupboard for hours and hours and on end. Okay, that's the fountain complete. Strictly speaking, I could pop them on, but we'll conform and we'll just crack on. Okay, quick as we can. One speed tree. Let's move this mic up a touch and then I can reach under it. Is that still in frame? Yes. A black stud. It's going to get harder to keep static. I think it probably is going to go on here. But wrong size. I feel like each Christmassy model I've built has had a different type of tree in it. It's like everyone's like all the Lego designers feel like their Christmas tree is better than the other Christmas trees, and they design a new one. So, you should use this technique. Is that supposed to go on it? Should I have stuck that on? Yeah, it's not going to stay on though. It'll make the tree fall over. I don't know that I've been doing the button either. Oh well, we'll see. Another green one. Another green one. Okay, so much for speed tree building. I got distracted. Just slowed back down again. Oh, that one's upside down, isn't it? Weird tree. I haven't dedicated any bricks to Rachel. That's a good point, Mum. Rachel should have all the light dedicated to her having brought me another power brick. I don't know. It doesn't look like we're going to get a star for the top of the tree. I would have chosen that after. But I can't see anything exciting like that. Oh, look! I missed somebody's scarf. Who do you think was supposed to have a scarf? Should we give it to the lady? We'll give it to the girl. Whoops. Rachel, to thee I dedicate a scarf. May your winters be warm. Where is she? Oh, there we go. It's probably not the best camera. It's an alternative. Right. Okay. Oh, I should have done two of the other one. Oh well. White, green, green, wasn't it? That one, white. Green. Green. So a hand in that one? No. Well, it doesn't go where I thought it was going to. It's going somewhere else. Why couldn't I have stuck it on this bit of white and then it would have been much easier to keep it standing? Okay, it's hard to believe there's many more steps. Got a lamppost to make. Whoops. A smaller tree. Okay, and that's going to go here, isn't it? Green one. No. Whoops. Some white ones. Okay, well, I've got some bits left over, which suggests I've skipped a bit, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. I think it may have been a strengthening rod at the Christmas tree that I was supposed to put in it that I didn't. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it was just a spare bit just in case, because it's crucial for the fountain. They haven't got their ice skates on either. Let's rectify that. One ice skate for you. Oh. One ice skate for you. Oh yeah, I've definitely skipped some bits because there's some green bits here that should have gone somewhere, probably inside. But it wouldn't be a Kia Lego build if I didn't skip some chunks, would it? Oh yeah, they were supposed to go under here and here. Oh well. Presumably they were supposed to support that bit, but it seems to be well stuck. Bonus bricks. Okay. So we'll have them twirl a bit. Whoops. Oh. Okay, so we're very nearly done here. Obviously, I've completed the build as much as I'm able to without disassembling it and putting those two green ones back in. Let's have a... We've got some flower bits here, so we can have a flower bloom along as their dancing love blossoms. Oh, my finger's in the way. There we go. Where's the flower? There's the flower. Bloom. There's quite a few frames of them dancing at the end, but... I think it should be nice. Should have got rid of that. If I was being cinematic, I would have probably had the camera go round the other way, not that the camera's going anywhere, obviously. I just realised I'd been using the cog to turn them. And I could have just moved the figures. It's a lot easier that way. Oops. Of course, all the muck on the black backdrop here puts the lie to the illusion, but it's supposed to look like a camera spin. We'll see how it comes off. Okay, let's see then. Oh yeah, there's that hand shot. Should go back and find that and delete it. Oh, a couple of more hands. Another hand there, wasn't there? Oh, this bit's quite nice. It moves a bit fast at the end there, but that was alright, wasn't it? So just got a few dozen hand shots to find. And delete. There was one. But I think I'm going to call that a night. Thank you very much for watching. Magic. Oh, I'm glad it's helping get you into the Christmas spirit. It's definitely helping me. Yeah, so, well, here we go. Let's go full size. I don't know why the title that says I'm Lighting Keir on Instagram and at Wheelie Green Keir here on YouTube, though most of you probably know that. Thank you very much for watching. There we go. There we go. There's the title. Helps if you transition to the thing, to the view. Yeah, okay, well, no long outro on this one, I'm afraid. Let's have another look at the video as big as I can make it. Here we go. One more run through. Need to click on the right thing. Oh yes, a good portion of it is quite blurry. Quite pleasing though. Well, I'll have to try and find a different camera setup so I can get a higher resolution version of it. Yes, well, thank you very much for watching. I've been Kia. This has been the Lego. There we go. Set 40416, I believe. Yes, 40416. And have an excellent evening and good night. Stop streaming. There we go.